Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in support of H.J. Res. 39, critical legislation to undo the Biden administration's job-crushing solar policies. Last year, an American solar manufacturer petitioned the Commerce Department to investigate whether China was circumventing tariffs on solar products by sneaking them through countries in Southeast Asia. Before that investigation even finished, President Biden issued a proclamation to allow the imports of unfairly traded solar products from China. Later, just as we expected, it was discovered by the Commerce Department that China was indeed violating U.S. trade laws. President Biden's irresponsible proclamation is a slap in the face to American manufacturers. It allows Chinese solar companies to flood our market with their products tariff-free, hurting American jobs. It is the Green New Deal agenda at work. President Biden's proclamation also sends the message to trade cheats everywhere that U.S. trade laws don't matter. This invites even more cheating, and this is only the tip of the spear of the dangerous Green New Deal agenda. A recent report from the Coalition for Prosperous America revealed that the Chinese manufacturers could earn nearly $125 billion, and that's with a B, in U.S. renewable energy tax credits as a result of the so-called Inflation Reduction Act. This would be a significant boon to Chinese solar manufacturers on top of the massive giveaway given to China by President Biden's proclamation. We must stand with American manufacturers and jobs, not the Chinese Communist Party, and pass this crucial legislation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Greetings, friends. I have important news to share with you this Friday. Congressional lawmakers have just proposed a big idea that may save Social Security. And this bill is gaining bipartisan support as it would help prevent benefit cuts. But Social Security payments could soon be disrupted if the debt ceiling is not raised soon. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway in a video later today. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Lawmakers have been scrambling to come up with solutions ever since the Social Security Board of Trustees announced that the combined assets of the old age, survivors, and disability insurance trust funds have been expected to be depleted in just over 1 decade. Solutions run the gamut from across-the-line board policy changes to taxing incomes for higher earners. Now, GOP Senator Bill Cassidy is proposing a big idea that will be based on private pension fund approach, instead of what Cassidy refers to as the worst investment strategy you could have right now, and the Silicon Valley Bank of pension funds. Senator Cassidy is partnering with Senator Angus King, a political independent from Maine who caucuses with Democrats, in the hope to build a new bipartisan plan for Social Security. The plan would create a sovereign wealth fund that relies upon investing borrowed funds in the market. The plan would create a sovereign wealth fund that relies upon investing borrowed funds in the market rather than have them earning their current sluggish rates as Treasury investments and cash. Discussing a fix to the current Social Security benefit program on the Bipartisan Policy Center webcast on April 25th, Senator Cassidy hoped that stronger market investment returns of 8% could help replace up to 75% of the forthcoming Social Security funding shortage. He argued that this would be much better than the 1 to 3% returns typical of Treasury funds, especially with inflation still at a very high level. Senator Cassidy stated, "We think it's a really good start on a solution. Now we need leading presidential candidates to step to the plate, be honest with the American people, and help us find the additional 25%. The big idea will attract opponents to wealth taxing, which includes Republicans, but whether it will catch on with Democrats is questionable. Details of the Cassidy-King proposal have not been made public yet, but as Senator Cassidy admitted, covering the last 25% of the impending shortfall is going to take a give and take on both sides of the aisle, regardless of speculative support. Moving to privatize Social Security will be seen as dangerous to many stakeholders. Max Reitman, President and CEO of the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare, he has told Yahoo News that this investment approach can easily lead to benefits being slashed as everyone waits for the market to recover from its current downturn. While Republicans and Democrats barter over what to do about the debt ceiling crisis, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen issued a grim warning this week that failing to raise the ceiling would trigger an economic catastrophe and potentially impact Social Security payments. Yellen's remarks were part of a prepared speech she was scheduled to deliver on April 25th in Washington, D.C., to a group of California business executives. A default on the nation's debt would result in a long list of problems for millions of Americans, ranging from job losses to higher payments on mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards. She also repeated earlier warnings that if the debt ceiling is not raised, the government will likely be unable to issue payments to military families and seniors who depend on Social Security to pay their bills. In warning about the threat of a default and what it would pose to Social Security, although the program is supposed to be protected in the event of a default by Social Security escape clause, many experts say that clause won't necessarily protect benefits for everyone. Recently, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy unveiled the GOP's plan to resolve the debt ceiling crisis. He claimed the plan would save taxpayers $4.5 trillion via spending cuts, while also raising the federal borrowing limit by $1.5 trillion. The proposed cuts do not include Social Security. However, the Democrats-controlled Senate is likely to reject Kevin McCarthy's plan, which means further negotiations will need to take place over the next month to avert any default. Yellen told lawmakers this past January that the government could pay its bills only through early June without increasing the limit. Well, my beautiful and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Friday. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To show my appreciation, I'm doing weekly giveaways for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Friday.